Buckmeister Village, your boy Buckmeister, twice the nice that you are used to, Sharp Plants, and then today we are talking Masters of the Universe Revelations. So hi, if you're new here, my name is Buckmeister Cool from Meister Geek Media. I talk all sorts of geek media, from the comic books and the superheroes to the mangas and the animes and the sci-fis and all of that good stuff. So if any of that stuff sounds cool to you, please feel free to tickle that subscribe button and that bell button so you never miss a video. So I have the power to review this series. I had to do it. I just like saying that, man. This is by the power of Grayskull. I have the power. Fun fact, never watched He-Man, never watched anything He-Man. This is the first He-Man related thing and Masters of the Universe thing that I have ever watched. So I'm coming in with very much zero biases. The only thing I know legitimately about He-Man is his design and the fact that he screams, "I have the power." That's all I know about it. And I know that Skeletor is his villain. And I know about the Grayskull Castle. Like, that's as much as I knew going into this. I didn't know what their beef was. I didn't know why they were fighting. I don't know any of that. This is my first introduction into He-Man. I will say that I feel like I'm playing catch-up. I don't know if there's something that I should be watching prior to this. If anybody wants me to watch something prior to this, please comment it down below and everything. And if you even want me to do a review on it, I'll do a review on it if you want. Like, if you want me to review the 80s thing, or if you want me to review the 2002 version that came out, let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway, getting into this Masters of the Universe, I want to say this: the animation is really good. I love the colors. I love I love the compositions and all of that stuff. That's the word that I'm looking for. I love the backgrounds. I love the sets. You know, the characters, they look amazing. I really like how they did these characters. And the fight scenes, for me, they were good, but they lacked an oomph. I felt like they would have more of an oomph, but they're not bad fight scenes. Like, the animation is fluid and everything. I like how the characters move throughout the fight scenes. Like, yeah, the fight scenes are solid, but I was expecting a little bit more. I don't know why, but like the way the trailer was cut, I was expecting a lot more. Well, as he says, power! And 5 episodes is a bit too short, especially for the things that they're trying to do. I don't know, Netflix is doing a lot of this 5-6 episode stuff, and I'm just trying to find out why. Like, is it a budget thing? Is it a budgetary constraint thing? Because, I don't know, like, maybe it would be better for you to hold out on the episodes, I would think, but, you know, maybe push it to a 7 or at least an 8 episode type situation deal, because 5 is too short. I will say this though, He-Man fans are gonna be mad. He-Man fans are gonna be mad. Oh, He-Man. Oh, that rage. Oh, I fear that instant rage. Oh boy, Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith, you better turn off your Instagram. You better turn off your Twitter. Please don't harass people, anybody who's watching this or who has seen this show or who's hearing this part of my review and hearing the name Kevin. Don't harass people, please. Remember, this is fiction, this is cartoons. It's not real. Don't harass nobody. But if you're upset, I totally understand. Oh boy. Yeah, well, I will say this though. He-Man was awesome to see him and to see, you know, what he was able to do in this series. I liked He-Man a lot. I will say that. So the villain in this series is not Skeletor. I know people think it's Skeletor, it's not Skeletor. Let me also just get this out the way though. The voice cast is really good. I like everybody's voices and everything. The voice cast, they did a good job. But yeah, Skeletor is not the villain of this series. It is somebody else. I'm even forgetting his name as we speak, because he was nothing. The villain sucked. Oh my gosh, he sucked. it's soliloquies and speeches only for him to get his. And I know that's Skeletor's thing, because I kind of seen some people talk about this thing where, Skeletor was a bumbling idiot who never admitted to his failures, and they're trying to do something like that, but he does not have the charisma of Skeletor. This villain that they have, I'm even forgetting his name. I forgot what his name is. And rightfully so, because he is forgettable AF. Supporting cast is dope. I love Orko. I'm willing to go back to watch and see if Orko was like the Orko in this very short miniseries, because I love Orko a lot. Orko was dope. Duncan and Andra and Roboto, those are some of the other side characters. Those characters were really cool. I liked Duncan a lot, I liked Andra a lot, and I liked Roboto. Like, they the jokes that some of them would be cracking. There's some funny moments with them that I personally enjoyed. There's not a lot of funny moments with them, but they're there and everything. And I definitely liked the way those characters would interact with each other and with them, with the main character people. I did like those side characters. Those side characters were very, very solid for me. Okay, now we gotta get to something I really did not like in this series. Now, again, personal opinion, but I gotta say this. Teela, she's a big part of this story, and I did not like her. And, I mean, in the first episode, her character is it can go either way. It can go either way. I'm kind of like, okay, do I like her? Do I not like her? She's kind of cool. And then we get to the end of episode 1, and the way it ends and the way she goes out in episode 1, terrible. Terrible. Y'all think Amber is bad. I know there was a whole thing about everybody talking about how bad Amber was. Amber ain't got nothing on Teela. Amber is great compared to Teela. Amber is A-class compared to Teela. Amber is magnifique compared to Teela. Teela is an annoying trope that I hate to see. And that's the thing. Female characters with strength and power and I don't care. I don't care. I never cared. A character that I thought was alright, even though I understand why everybody hates her, a character I thought that was alright was Abby. Alright, muscles that don't bother me. Just boyish, tomboyish, gender, I don't care. I don't care. Bad characters, however, I care a lot. I'll give you an example. One person that I do not like at all, fictional person. One fictional character, don't like at all, Aaron. I don't like him. I liked him at the beginning. I hate him now. Hate him. So, I want to say this, and I'm saying this to say it. Teela, no good. No good. She is selfish. She is so selfish. And she holds a grudge, and she makes a lot of things that are not about her. She makes them about her, and it's just like, why are I'm supposed to root for this woman? Why? She's not giving me any indication that I should like this character at all. Jennifer sucks. Jennifer's bad, in my opinion. She's just bad. Like, the things she does in this series are infuriating. And then she's always giving like a speech or whatever. And then it's always like she knows things that other people don't know. And she's kind of taking cue from He-Man, but she's not. And it's just, I don't know what the point of this character was for me. I didn't get it. And look, female characters are not an issue. Let's get this out the way. Everybody loves Mulan. The Disney movie Mulan, beastly. Elsa from Frozen, beastly. Female characters being protagonists is not the issue here. It's the writing. Now, are there people who are going to make ridiculous claims? Certainly. They'll always be there. But your writing needs to be good. In general, your writing needs to be good. In general, whenever you're making a show or a movie, your writing needs to be good. But when you're tackling and dabbling with things that are established, or you're dabbling in an area that's supposed to be male dominated, you're supposed to get in there and show everybody why you deserve to be there. They've done that time and time again. Again, I will tell you, Mulan. They've done it. It works. But when your character's bad, and your character's just ridiculously selfish for no reason, and they don't even do anything to counteract or balance that later in the story, it falls flat. And that's what Tila is to me. Now, if anybody can see something with Tila that I'm not seeing, please enlighten me. But as of right now, I do not like this character. Not in the slightest. And her being a buff woman has zero zilch to do with my dislike of her. Okay? I just want to quantify that. And there you have it. That's my thoughts on Masters of the Universe, man. There were so many things that could have worked in this show's favor, but like Tila again, she is the exclamation mark on just how mediocre the show is. She brings it down for me in a very, very real way. And they could have made it better, and they didn't. And yeah, a lot of the stuff is okay, and the action's fine. Again, the character design is A+, but like, I was not impressed. And again, I say this: He-Man fans are gonna be hot. They're gonna be hot. So, what did you think, Meisterville? Let me know in the comment section down below. Talk us to your boy. And if you're at this point in the video, I want to say thank you so much for getting to this point in the video. You are spectacular. Now, if you really like this video, I got another one up here. I got a playlist down there. And I got an icon you can click on to subscribe. And ring the little bell if you do subscribe. And hit that like and that share if you do subscribe. And I'll see you all in another video, because Meisterman's gotta be out. Peace.